What's happening, guys? Elton here. I was gonna say we're in the dead of winter, but I can't say that because we're not even officially winter yet. And today being December 5th, le 5 décembre here. Look at that checker pattern on that building. Well, they don't make them like that anymore. Yeah, we're on the corner of Marianne and Messier, like Mark Messier. I'm not even a fucking hockey fan. I know the name, you know. That's because I'm good at remembering names and... Actually, no, I'm better at remembering faces than names. Look at this old fucking store here. Restaurant? What is it called? Les Belles Sœurs. Actually, in English, that would translate to sister-in-law. Look at that old green wood and all that. Oh, I like that. Charming with the benches. And... Isn't that lovely? Right here in the Plateau Mont-Royale sector of the city. Plateau Mont-Royale. And yeah, I got the idea to film this walk suddenly because I've seen a couple of things that I know you old vehicle lovers like myself will get a kick out of. I don't get a kick out of these, that's for damn sure. Look how the size of this fucking thing. Must have a terrible ride. Yeah, right on. So before I start walking down this street, let me just take a look to see what's parked down here with my trusty zoom, the eye I don't have. Well, sorry about that. Ugh, Honda Pilot or whatever it's called. I hate this car. I hate it. I don't like micro cars. Seriously? I think the only micro car that was ever made that was really cool, frankly, was the Austin Mini. And it was so, yeah, it was so popular that they made this car like what, into the 80s, for crying out loud. But you know, that was back in the day when, of the old expression, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? We don't live in that age anymore. Now when you hear about fucking General Motors, those stupid greedy cocksuckers wanting to close almost every plant and cutting out, they say 14,000 jobs. 14,000 jobs to General Motors. That doesn't even include all the other jobs from their subsidiaries and all the companies that are contracted to make a lot of their parts. You know, like Delco and Kelsey Hayes and stuff. I don't even think Kelsey Hayes exists. Look at this re-bricking that was done to this building. Isn't that gorgeous? Not on the cheap. But you know, let's refer back to the good old days of General Motors and going only back about 25 years ago as evidence of this Buick Regal, one of the best cars you could have bought at that time. As a matter of fact, this was one of the best GM cars you could have bought back in the 90s. Better than any Cadillac, by the way. I am not kidding you. And I think that these cars were even better than the Caprices when the Caprice was restyled in 91. Yeah, I need some hubcaps. That was typical of those GMs in the 80s and early 90s. Fucking hubcaps disappeared. Probably not a lot of miles in that car because it's not all fucked up. Yeah. Good old Chrysler 300. Colorless as the rest of this lineup of cars. Among these beautiful old buildings. Apartment buildings. Yeah, Christmas lights. And the Subaru Outback that I like. I like these cars, you know. You know, one of the reasons why I like these cars, there's two reasons why I like them. First of all, they just have a simple, good-looking styling. And secondly, a lot of them are colorful and two-tone like that. I dig that, you know? I'm not a big fanatic of Audis, but that's a beautiful color. Look at this blue. Beautiful car. Anyway, moving right along here. Oh, that Videotron truck reminds me how I have to call them and tell them I'm going to have to make a payment arrangement or they're going to cut me off. And enjoy that Econoline, buddy, because that era is coming to a close for this company. Like a lot of companies, and they're reverting to, what are they going to fucking buy? Those shitty, cheap-ass Sprinter vans and the Mercedes. Fucking garbage, fuck. Ford Transit, there's one right there. Say cheapest. Say la merde. Oh, look, there's a school bus. Oh, what the hell? I didn't know those lights could go from yellow and red. Really? Oh, it's a minibus. Yeah, after school special. I remember when I was a kid, my brother and me, we'd come home from school and sometimes they would run a movie that was geared to the kids and teenagers, and it was called the ABC After School Special. It was usually about movies about, you know, like don't get drunk, don't do drugs, stuff kind of shit like that, you know. You know, it's funny, Volvo is one of these cars where, you know, they never made great cars, like, you know, specifically in terms of reliability, you know, the highest quality. But what they were amazing at as evidence of how many of these old ones are survivors is how they were well built physically, you know, their body-wise. They were just made to last, and they used to even run ads where, you know, they would just get... Well, I had an ad one time. Actually, I think I still have it. It's an 88 Volvo ad with a 740 sedan, you know, the really square one. And it's a fucking... it's got an international cargo star, huge cube truck on top of it. Just to show how they were built to sustain the weight of those vehicles. Of the, you know, and there was even one time there was a an ad that ran, I think, on TV where they drove like a monster truck over the damn thing, one of those, and but I think they got in trouble for those because they had put like supports inside so that the truck... I'm sorry if I'm losing myself my thoughts, because it's not getting warmer out here. It's like 4 o'clock and p.m. and man, I'm like I've been outside for like what, an hour and a half or something. It's like not fucking getting warmer, you know. Yeah. All right, where's that thing that I saw? I want to show you guys. Keeping that as one of the reasons why I'm making this video. Hard to believe there's still people biking this time of year. It's fucking cold and they're biking, you know. I mean, talk about really not wanting to take public transportation. Right here, by the way, on La Rue Rachel, Rachel Street. And you can see Mont-Royale up there. Oh, good old Ford, look at that. Oh, buddy, yeah, man. Sweet. Oh, man, I love it. Yeah, buddy. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Yeah. She's in good shape, that truck. Right on. It's funny because you guys who live out west, out in Alberta and places like that, in Colorado and Montana, I know there's fucking tons of those trucks, but not around here, man. This is the fucking Rust Belt. You know? Jesus, Murphy. I still dream of living there. Man, you know, I'm starting to wonder, having seen this building, or did I already film a walk in the street? Oh, look at that. There's that red Skylark. Boy, this street is starting to be more revealing than I thought it would be. Look at this. Great looking old Buick Skylark. I just filmed one of these 2 weeks ago, one of my walks in Ville Saint Laurent. Look at that. Circa what? I don't know, 92, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Oh, sliding. Look, there. See, there's another one. Two-tone green. Look at that kick-ass Dodge. Damn, is that ever fucking nice. Wow. Oh, it looks almost delicious in that color. Good old GMC Safari. Yeah, another... That's probably a good GM vehicle. I mean, they made a lot of those fucking things. There's so many of them left. They must be good vehicles. Christ, they started making them in like, what, 86? 86 to what, 2003, 2? Something like that. This guy must be anticipating ice, which is not in the forecast. Forecast, the forecast. I went to have supper with my brother last weekend. I'm telling him, I'm like, dude, they can't even predict the forecast properly for the next day anymore. And he's just like, I don't know. He's like my old friend Ben. Just like everything got to fucking argue with him, you know? It's like, I tell him night, he'll say day. I say black, he'll say white. You want a fridge and a stove? Huh? Hey, Andrew, maybe you need those for your apartment buildings. Okay, here's what I wanted to show you. Check this baby out. Look at that. Never mind that common day minivan. Look at this, man. Ex-ambulance Dodge Ram. Fucking cool, man. And since it's that lime green yellow color, it's probably an ex-urgence santé. And these type of trucks, along with an Econoline straight body, they would have been used for you know, smaller counties, smaller municipalities than Montreal, Laval, or South Shore. Amazing. Yeah, I've seen this truck before. Neat, eh? I don't know why it has a rag on there, though. It's really neat, you know? I mean, really, how many old ambulances do you ever see? How about like none? Never. You never see these things. You know? That's great. Okay, could that guy have gone by faster there? Fuck, if I had taken one more on move, he would have went right into me. Jesus Christ. Jesus, Murphy. Yeah, well, that's really the coolest thing on the street. I mean, I like those two Buicks. Oddly enough, two Buicks from the fucking 90s on one street. What are the odds of that, really? Seriously. I gotta say, in the Plateau here, because a lot of artists live here, I don't know, it always seems to have been one of these areas where I've seen a lot of interesting vehicles, or older vehicles specifically. So, well, look, we're almost at Sherbrooke. I might as well walk all the way to there. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll take the 24 there and warm up. Maybe I'll go get a hot chocolate somewhere. Say chowder, chowder. That's a Simpsons reference, by the way. And look, number 3, Subaru Outback, 3 in a row. How do you like that? It's like I'm fucking doing a goddamn advertisement for this company. Actually, this one looks like this one looks in better condition than all the 3. That's very clean, really clean. Yes, sir, Bob. I like those old awnings. And it doesn't get more old school than those awnings, right? Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about Videotron replacing their Econoline vans for those stupid fucking Sprinter vans. Oh, it's gonna be the same thing with buses, man. You know? Sorry to say. Oh, look at this vintage bike. Ooh, very 70s. Looks like one actually I saw years ago with Simon, that fucking idiot. Or I should say, not an idiot, but an asshole. In, man, I just missed on scrap. Yeah, I saw one of those bikes. It looked like it could have been the same one I saw in the scrapyard in Saint-Amable. Years ago. Okay, this is the car that I confuse sometimes with the Genesis. What is this car? It's a Scion what? Anyway, I'm not going to go look. It's a Toyota. What is this fucking car? It's not an E86. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm supposed to be fucking psychic. There's not even a fucking name on the goddamn thing. What kind of an arrogance is that? Yeah, it's an 86. Oh my god, could they have made that less obvious? I mean, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, man. Whatever. Alright, so now we finished with the rush hour hullabaloo here on Sherbrooke Street East. Yeah. Starting to miss summer. Well, at least we got a few flurries. Oh, there's that building I really liked. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? I'm trying to think of something I heard on CBC radio earlier. Well, I can't think of what it was. There's something about it. It was a joke about that George Burns made. Remember, there was a famous comedian, George Burns, who would say goodnight, Gracie. And somebody asked him one time, I think they asked him, they said, what do you attribute to your long years of longevity, you know? And he's like, well, I tell you to ask my doctor, but he's dead. That's what he said. That's hilarious. All right, let's finish on a high note. Anything interesting driving here? There's that nice Ram. Something on a high note. No? No, I guess not, eh? Oh well. On va finir ici, là. Where are we here? We are at, there's that minibus again, nice and clean. Oh well, I don't know, whatever. Alright guys, hope you liked it. Take it easy. Adios, muchachos.